I have trouble remembering things. Does this mean I'm getting dementia? As you grow older, it's easy to jump to conclusions about your memory, especially after you've lost your house keys again, or drawn a blank when faced with someone you know you've met before. These small lapses of memory and attention can feel like the end of the world. But it's important to remember, your brain is a very complex organ. Forgetting the odd word or name doesn't mean you're getting dementia. And yet, these lapses of memory could mean something. Because many different things can affect your memory. Over-the-counter or prescription medications, excessive use of alcohol, or an underlying medical condition that you might not even be aware of. Even psychological causes can affect memory. Because when you feel depressed or experience ongoing stress, your brain releases a hormone called cortisol into your bloodstream. High levels of this cortisol can impair the cells in your hippocampus, a part of the brain vital for making memories. This can make it more difficult for you to create new memories or retrieve old ones. So, you may well have a memory problem, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you have dementia. You need to be aware of your brain health, and most importantly, see your family doctor about your memory concerns. Because a doctor can help identify any underlying conditions that could be affecting your memory, or help you to manage stress or anxiety in a healthy way, if that's the issue, or change or stop medications that may be causing your memory problems. And remember, some causes of dementia are treatable, even reversible, which is added incentive for you to book an appointment with your doctor for a memory checkup. And a little comfort, your doctor might not bring the bad news you've been dreading.
Fearless Life Comfort System. Mrs. Schneider just turned 86 years old and she still lives in her own flat. Because of her age, she falls on the floor from time to time, so her son Ben got her a panic button. The only problem, when Mrs. Schneider falls, she sometimes also passes out, meaning she can't push this panic button. Like this, she won't get help. In addition, she is also forgetful. What happens if she forgets to put on her panic button? Mrs. Schneider is really worried, thinking about falling and not being found immediately. To lessen these fears and to guarantee the elderly life's comfort, an international consortium of leading universities and companies developed the Fearless Life Comfort System. The Fearless system detects accidents like falls and gets help automatically by notifying a call center or relative without any effort for Mrs. Schneider. No push the button nor extra wear is needed. Fearless system provides safety and allows her to stay in her own home for much longer. How does the Fearless system work? The installation is very fast and easy. One small and discreet device is installed per room. As soon as the system is ready, it automatically detects unusual incidents like falls or fire. It then sends an alarm to a call center or to a relative. At first, Mrs. Schneider will be contacted. If she does not react or requests for help, appropriate measures are taken within minutes. What a relief! Due to the Fearless system, Mrs. Schneider is back in motion again. She can be sure that she will receive help no matter what happens, even if she turns 110. To get more information on Fearless, contact us now via fearless@cogvis.at or find us at fearless-project.eu.
Malnutrition among the elderly is a worldwide problem. A staggering 16% of elderly people in care homes, nursing homes and hospitals are not eating enough. This is why the Independent Centre for Gastrology was opened in Belgium on the 15th of February 2011. The aim of the centre is to highlight tasty food as a solution to malnutrition among senior citizens. The project has a lot of support from notable figures such as 3-star chef Peter Goossens, culinary journalists, medics and politicians. The latter category includes Jo van Deurzen, Flemish Minister of Welfare, Public Health and Family, Steve Stevaart, Minister of State, and Professor Dr. Jan Peers, Chairman of UNISOC. They're backing the initiative out of personal conviction and will attract the necessary media attention. The main causes of non-illness related malnutrition are an impaired sense of taste and a lack of variety in the meals provided in hospitals and care homes. The centre wants to improve the training of chefs in institutes by offering daytime classes in small groups and summer courses. Chef and post-culinary training will be offered in a second phase. The centre also wants to work on budgets, which are set too low. On average, just €3.50 is spent on food per person per day in most countries. This year, the training centre will also be initiating scientific research into the prevention of malnutrition in cooperation with the renowned University of Ghent. The aim is to prove that the approach of training and taste adjustment works. On the basis of the research results, the approach can be further refined and promoted internationally. Malnutrition and budget limitations are worldwide problems. Now that we have an aging population, these problems will only increase. People who eat well are less susceptible to diseases. In addition, a small investment in nutrition could eventually save millions on healthcare and medicine.
Når vi i Region Syddanmark satser på sundhedsinnovation, så gør vi det, fordi vi tror, det er løsningen på nogle af de udfordringer, vi står overfor i fremtiden. Og ønsket med center, det er, at virksomheder, vidensinstitutioner og alle aktører hånd i hånd står sammen om at få udviklet de her produkter.
Vil I være to til det der?
Hvor meget sin arm
CoLab Danmark, det er en samarbejdsmodel for udvikling omkring velfærdsteknologiske løsninger til vores borgere. Det er en samarbejdsmodel, hvor vi tror på, at vi ved at samle kræfterne kan udvikle bedre løsninger på tværs af sundhedsvæsenets sektorer. Vi binder kommunerne, de praktiserende læger, sygehusene og borgerne sammen for at stille de behov til rådighed for virksomheder, der kan gå ind i de indsigter og prøve at designe løsninger sammen med os.
Så det CoLab kan levere, håber vi på, det er sådan set den offentlige sundhedsproducent som en sammenhængende partner til private virksomheder, som skal teste deres løsninger med henblik på at få et kommercielt produkt, som så kan blive solgt til de samme institutioner.
I CoLab har vi bygget et plug-and-play lab. Et laboratorium, hvor man kan komme med sine ufærdige løsninger, sætte det til og få prøvet det af i de forskellige scener, at sundhedsvæsenet skal imødekomme borgerne i. I plug-and-play-labet stiller vi de kompetencer til rådighed, hvor man kan få udfordret den løsning, man har udviklet som privat virksomhed.
Formålet med centret, det er, at vi tager det bedste fra alle verdener og skaber de bedste produkter. Med de produkter vil vi så både levere bedre sundhed, bedre kvalitet, ja, spare penge ved at blive mere effektive, men måske også, og det er jo det der formål her, vi skaber ny vækst og arbejdspladser, for gode produkter skal produceres til mange mennesker.
Dal 2012 il Piemonte è presente nella Partnership Europea per l'invecchiamento attivo in salute e con il gruppo di lavoro sulle cure integrate partecipa alla costruzione del progetto europeo Mastermind, finanziato nel 2013 dal Programma per l'innovazione e la competitività. Obiettivo: implementare soluzioni innovative di telemedicina per la cura di adulti con depressione lieve o moderata. Mastermind coinvolge 23 centri europei in 11 siti pilota, di cui 2 in Italia, Veneto e Piemonte, che partecipa con l'ASL Torino 3 alla sperimentazione su 300 pazienti in 2 anni.
Il territorio della ASL Torino 3 è molto vasto e vario, con 600.000 abitanti assistiti da oltre 400 medici di famiglia e con 11 ambulatori del Dipartimento di Salute Mentale che seguono 2.000 pazienti depressi all'anno. Per la prima volta in Italia vengono introdotti 2 strumenti di telemedicina per migliorare la diagnosi e il trattamento della depressione. La videoconferenza per favorire la collaborazione tra specialisti, medici di famiglia e pazienti. La terapia cognitivo-comportamentale computerizzata di autoaiuto per il paziente EIP Depression.
L'aumento dei disturbi depressivi richiede l'implementazione della rete dei servizi e la collaborazione tra specialisti e medici di famiglia, anche con sistemi di telemedicina. Mastermind si propone di reclutare in 11 siti europei 5.000 pazienti in 2 anni, di cui 300 nell'ASL Torino 3. Benefici attesi: miglioramento della rete assistenziale e facilitazione dell'accesso ad una psicoterapia gratuita. Obiettivo di Mastermind è la valutazione dell'impatto clinico ed economico della telepsichiatria nelle depressioni lievi e moderate.
waiting for this for all my life.
It does give you peace of mind. It's given me and my wife peace of mind and more independence.
The indication we've got from the hubs at the moment is that probably up to about 8,000 people will make those first steps to get online.
The champion is there to pass on the knowledge that we have to other people.
We can relax and have a family life as well now, and the knowledge that whatever she does, you know, if there is an issue, we'll get to know about it straight away.
This is Mr. Fernandez. He is 57 years old and head of department of a large Spanish insurance company. Due to numerous clients and cases, his working days are long and his stress level is high. This is why Mr. Fernandez neither maintains a balanced diet, nor does he exercise much. He often suffers from backache. When he was young, he could easily handle all of this, but recently, it's not only affecting his health, but also his work. No doubt, something needs to be changed urgently. For that reason, his employer decided to offer wellbeing. This is a platform caring for the well-being of employees aged 50 and more. And of course, it attends to the needs of everyone else too. The aim of wellbeing is to help people stay healthy and feel good and fit, despite high pressure at work. And how does wellbeing work exactly? Wellbeing is a web-based platform consisting of 4 modules: physical training, workplace ergonomics, stress management, and nutritional balance. This platform asks Mr. Fernandez in an informal way to do something for his well-being. The special bonus? Wellbeing can watch Mr. Fernandez all the time. At his workplace, there is a special 3D sensor providing Mr. Fernandez with live feedback about his actions. The system, for example, tells him whether he's doing the given sports exercises correctly. It also gives him advice about his current sitting position. A specialized app even analyzes his lunch and detects whether it contains the appropriate mix of carbohydrates, fat, and protein. The sensor also recognizes an elevated stress potential and provides tips to lower this level. As group exercises are even more fun, the platform also motivates him to play little games with his colleagues. And who made all of this possible? Wellbeing was developed by an international consortium of experienced doctors, sports scientists, IT and smart home experts, sociologists, and many other experts under the guidance of Cogviz. Do you want to learn more about wellbeing or try this platform out? Visit us at www.wellbeing-project.eu.
Viale is een Europees project op het gebied van ambient assisted living. De zelfredzaamheid van mensen vergroten, dus meer zelfstandigheid geven. Het project beoogt eigenlijk 2 doelstellingen. Dat is 1, het opschalen van technologie naar 1700 gebruikers hier in de regio. Als we overal Europees kijken, dan is dat 7000 gebruikers in heel Europa gaan wij opleveren. De tweede doelstelling die daarbij komt kijken is, we gaan niet zomaar opschalen van zorgtechnologie. Wij gaan opschalen bovenop een open platform, dat heet Universaal. En dat open platform beoogt om een vendor lock-in van technologie te voorkomen. En de vraag is natuurlijk heel simpel. Gaat dat open platform, zoals ik heb uitgelegd, dat Universaal platform, gaat het ook daadwerkelijk functioneren? En dat zijn vragen waar de Erasmus Universiteit zich over buigt. Wij maken gebruik van verschillende toepassingen. De eerste toepassing is bijvoorbeeld een weegschaal. Daar ga je op staan en je waarde wordt automatisch geüpload naar het web. Hetzelfde geldt ook voor een bloeddrukmeter. Dus je doet een meting en op dat moment wordt die geüpload naar het web. We hebben ook andere toepassingen. Bijvoorbeeld een persoonlijk alarm. Dat is met behulp van een smartwatch gaan we mensen herinneringen geven op het moment dat ze medicatie moeten innemen. Andere toepassingen zijn online zelfhulp, wat volledig gericht is eigenlijk op mensen met psychische problematiek, om die te ondersteunen, om hen meer handvaten te geven om die psychische problematiek aan te pakken. De zelfmanagementdagboeken is een online hulpmiddel om rondom een bepaalde ziekte gegevens bij te houden. Een heel simpel voorbeeld is pijn. Er zijn heel veel mensen die hebben chronisch last van pijn. Op het moment dat jij dat dagelijks bijhoudt, wat jouw pijnscore is, wordt dat voor jezelf inzichtelijk en indien je zorgverlener daarvoor toestemming hebt gegeven, wordt ook voor hem of haar inzichtelijk. Wij maken ook gebruik van een smartphone app, de Viale app. Houdt bepaalde gegevens bij om te bepalen hoe vitaal jij eigenlijk bent. En die geeft jou ook feedback. Dat is de Viale app. Het is heel erg gericht op preventie. Als laatste maken wij ook gebruik van beeldcommunicatie. En beeldcommunicatie is eigenlijk gewoon beeldbellen middels beveiligde verbindingen die dus ook geschikt zijn om gebruik te maken in de zorg.
Jolande van Tevelen is als diëtist een van de behandelaren binnen het project en zij vertelt de ervaringen binnen het project Viale.
Nou, als diëtiste werk ik binnen het Viale-project met twee onderdelen van het programma. De weegschaal en de Viale-app. Een goede tip die ik zou kunnen geven aan andere zorgverleners die met dit project in zee gaan of de toepassingen gaan gebruiken, is wees alert op een andere proces van zorgverlenen. Zorg dat je dat van tevoren al georganiseerd hebt en voor jezelf duidelijk hebt. En plan op een andere manier je spreekuur, zodat je meer zorg en aandacht in de begeleiding op afstand kan bieden.
Le nuove tecnologie ed una visione d'insieme per un invecchiamento attivo.
Da alcuni anni l'Italia è il paese più vecchio d'Europa. Si nasce di meno, si vive di più, ma non sempre vivere più a lungo significa vivere bene. E allora, come fare? Per questo è importante avere uno stile di vita sano, buone abitudini alimentari e una giusta attività fisica per comporre il binomio vecchiaia uguale salute. Ecco alcuni consigli per un invecchiamento di successo. Quando facciamo la spesa non riempiamo troppo il carrello. Rischiamo di mangiare in eccesso per non gettare via nulla. Basta comprare i prodotti che pensiamo di consumare al massimo dopo una settimana. Meglio non avere fretta. Se possibile, evitiamo i cibi pronti. Costano di più e non sempre fanno parte di una alimentazione corretta. Molto meglio i cibi fatti in casa. Certo, occorre più tempo, ma di sicuro si risparmia, si mangia più sano e chi ci guadagna è la salute. E attenti alla vostra spazzatura. Se gettiamo via troppo, vuol dire che compriamo troppo, oppure male. Come mangiare per mantenersi in salute anche con il passare degli anni, ma soprattutto cosa mangiare per seguire una buona alimentazione. Diamo spazio alla dieta mediterranea. Una dieta sana è importante ad ogni età. Una dieta bilanciata è la base per prevenire moltissime patologie. Una dieta non è necessariamente finalizzata a perdere peso. Una dieta equilibrata è una dieta in cui si assume la giusta quantità di calorie. L'alimentazione corretta e bilanciata prevede tutte le sostanze nutritive necessarie all'organismo per mantenersi in buona salute. Proteine, sali minerali, vitamine, carboidrati e grassi. Questa è la piramide alimentare. Questi sono i piani in cui sono disposti in modo scalare i vari gruppi di alimenti. Alla base l'acqua. Non bisogna mai dimenticarsi di bere. Gli anziani sentono di meno la sete. Perciò prendiamo da subito la buona abitudine di bere 2 bicchieri d'acqua a digiuno al mattino, per arrivare a 1,5 litri d'acqua al giorno. 8 o 10 bicchieri, più o meno.
Buongiorno, io mi chiamo Silvio Sicca, sono nato a Torino nel 1934.
Nardi Silvano, 19,839.
Sava Albertina, 90 anni ho.
Giovanni Giuseppina, del comune di Spresiano, Vadina di Spresiano.
Facevo la ricamatrice, ho lavorato tanto.
Restauratore di marmi e veci.
A 18 anni ho lasciato la scuola e sono andato in aeronautica.
Sono sempre stata molto debole, tanto.
Magna qua, magna qua, polvere, e viene fuori così.
Oggi è abbastanza bene, magari domani un'altra giornata più pesante, più così.
Mi diceva, guarda che respiro tutto quanto, sei a posto, ma mi manca, dei momenti mi manca.
Una sera mi è venuto male qua. E cosa mi è venuto? Un ictus. Ma io non sapevo cos'era ictus.
Questo qua ormai è un anno che lo paro.
4 cose.
La bilancia trasmette il segnale direttamente al telemedicina.
Pressione arteriosa.
Si metteva sul braccio e si schiacciava sul H2, quello era.
Elettrocardiogramma.
Lo metti là, non pesa, non dà nessun fastidio, ecco.
E là veniva fuori l'ossigeno e i battiti del cuore.
Nel giro di 2-3 minuti fa la misurazione e trasmette i dati direttamente appunto a telemedicina.
Quando mi sentiva male, misuravo.
Perché se si controllai tutti i giorni e non corre più di andare dal medico, andare al pronto soccorso.
Non ha bisogno di essere portata a fare visite specialistiche di continuo.
Ti senti protetta, ti senti anche allegra tante volte perché si dice, beh,
ed è molto molto importante uno che sta male, secondo me.
Anche per noi è anche qualcosa che toglie dei pensieri notevoli, ecco.
Perché quando lui mi risponde se tutto a posto, mi sono già tranquilla.
No, penso che sia utile.
Non sei in ospedale, ma sei a casa, ma c'è qualcuno che è pronta.
Controllata al massimo, che non posso chiedere nient'altro, Signore.
Hi, Damien.
Hi, Jenna.
How are you today?
Good.
Were you up to anything today?
Yes, lots of things, but yeah.
Were you away anywhere?
Yes, swimming.
Oh, you went swimming. Very good. Yeah. Right. Well, we're going to get started, Damien, and I'm going to show you our first picture. And if you remember, what I want you to do is to look at the picture and tell me which one is the odd one out. And then if you can tell me why. Okay? So, have a look at the picture and see if you can tell me which one is the odd one out.
Coffee.
Good.
Because cold drinks.
Good. Yes, coffee because the others are cold drinks. Brilliant. Good. Okay, Damien, great. I'll see you again in a couple of days and we'll do some more exercises then.
Good.
Okay.
Bye.
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 When designing a new service, the best people to help shape it are the people who will be using it. And here at Living It Up, we're working with public, patients, carers, healthcare staff and third sector partners to help design a more valuable service through a co-design process.
For us, co-designers really getting out there, meeting people in the community, finding out what's important to them and finding ways that we can build that into the design, the services, the interactions that we're providing and creating, and ultimately improving the service.
Bringing the ideas of the community to our design, technical and creative teams allows us to work together to make Living It Up work exactly how you need it to.
So what we're basically saying, let the public decide. At the end of the day, we are consumers. I am a consumer of health and care services. I should be able to pick how I interact with those services. Let's play to our strengths. Let's unlock that hidden resilience that's within our communities and make it available to all.
So over the last few months, we've held everything from stakeholder days in Highland, pop-up shops in Stornoway, one-to-one sessions in Lothian, feedback groups in Forth Valley and workshops in Murray, all with the aim of getting your opinions on board.
It's very much the user at the end of the day is the important one. The customer, if you like, is the important person in all that, and it's got to be designed and work for the end user.
So far, the users have helped us make key decisions on everything from the way in which they think a service should function through to logo design, and from creating experience guides based on situations they've been through to gathering local resource links for groups and services they may have used. All of this valuable information has been captured, analysed and then fed back into the co-design circle.
What we've listened to in terms of design is that people are looking for big buttons. So they're looking for something that they can click on or touch or recognise very, very clearly. So the design element is already being influenced by what people are telling us.
Over the coming months, Living It Up will continue to co-design with all parts of the community across the 5 pilot areas, where we are in no doubt that we will continue to uncover many more valuable nuggets of information to help us continue the Living It Up journey.
Is exercise good for my brain? We've all bought a gym membership we never used. It's what New Year's resolutions are for. But you might be a little less shy of the treadmill if you knew working out didn't just tone your bum, but your brain. Here's how. Your brain makes up just 2% of your body weight, but it's very greedy, sucking up 1/5 of the oxygen you take in. When you start exercising, blood flows to your brain, carrying extra oxygen and nutrients to your neurons. It seems your brain is poised to take advantage of this feast. Scientists think that the increase in oxygen may help stimulate the production of new nerve cells in the hippocampus, known as neurogenesis. And as neurons are responsible for perception, memory, and everything else in the brain, increasing their number is like building your money reserve for a rainy day, when your brain is damaged from disease or loses nerve cells as it ages. These extra neurons add up and become part of what scientists have coined brain reserve. And that's not all. Researchers are finding that exercise may also help your brain, even after it's become damaged. One study put a group of 70 to 80-year-old women with mild cognitive impairment through a 6-month boot camp, pumping iron 2 days a week. At the end of it, researchers measured not muscles, but their brain's processing speed, and the ladies showed a clear improvement. So, exercise can be good for your brain as well as your body. And best of all, you don't need to pump iron. A little light gardening or a half-hour walk through the park will do just as well. To learn how you can get your brain pumped up, go to www.hellobrain.eu.
Today I'm going to the National Gallery to check out this exhibition my grandson mentioned last night. So, how would I get there? I think I can take the southern route. Huh, a notification from Viale. There are construction sites in this direction. I need to find an alternate route. Okay. Viale suggests taking the northern route. No problems there. Ah, and I can take the bus. That will be faster and more convenient. Oh, another notification from Viale. Free entrance day at the castle. An offer on cameras at the shopping mall. Water closets nearby. Nice tips, Viale. I reached my destination. That was a nice trip. And I bought a camera to take photos. Let me mark it in Viale so it is suggested to more users. Hey David, let's plan our trip to the zoo tomorrow through Viale. Press save and it will be automatically transferred to my phone. From now on, I will plan all my trips with Viale. It's so fast and easy.
Joseph is a 75-year-old man who suffers from heart failure. As a result of his heart failure, last year he visited his doctors 24 times, was admitted to the emergency department 9 times, and occupied a bed in hospital for 14 days. His illness is monitored by a multidisciplinary team of doctors, nurses and social workers at his medical center and at hospital. Yet a lack of coordination between them and a diversity of criteria mean that sometimes healthcare processes are repeated or important tasks forgotten. All of this negatively impacts on Joseph's health. If the town's social services knew of the existence of high-risk chronic patients within their territory, they could align and coordinate suitable sociable diagnoses better with the health services. Furthermore, Joseph's son Philip, who acts as his carer, has no access to any information, even though he helps his father comply with the prescribed healthcare plan. Philip is also affected by the constant repetitions and duplication in their rounds of the different medical and social services. The INCA project aims to change the manner of caring for chronic patients through more efficient management of social and health resources while empowering patients in their environment. This is the objective of the 5 pilot schemes that the INCA project is developing in Spain, Croatia, Cyprus and Latvia. INCA aims to demonstrate that this initial rollout of integrated social and health care is viable by creating a virtuous circle of well-coordinated care surrounding the patient. So how does INCA achieve this objective? We enable coordination between members of the multidisciplinary team, providing care through a cloud-based tool that overcomes the limitations of each silo and each entity. We develop an integrated plan for social and health care that becomes a continuous flow of action for all participants in the care plan. We make the patient a participant in this flow of care, allowing him or her access to all of the information generated in this process. And we measure whether compliance of this strategy enables us to improve patient satisfaction and the patient's environment, postpone high-risk chronic conditions or even lower their mortality rate, and at the same time optimize the use of social and healthcare resources. INCA, social and healthcare integration made easy for everybody.
dat geeft mij een idee van hoe sterk en krachtig u bent. Nou, u duwt mij bijna omver, dus dat is een goed teken.
En op dit moment ook. Dus waarschijnlijk niets veranderd.
Zoals leeftijd en lengte.
Ja, nou die weet ik allemaal. Slag, man, oké.
De spierstatus. Gelukkig heeft u ze niet nodig. Oh ja, ik mag hier nog even wat invullen.
Nou, ik eet normaal, in normale hoeveelheden bezig, maar ik eet veel. Dus oké, kilo.
Dus niet 58 kilo,
nee,
wat ik net las per ongeluk.
Nee, klopt.
Quand on arrive à l'atelier d'Aldébaran à Issy-les-Moulineaux, c'est Pepper qui vous accueille. Mais la société va plus loin, elle a déjà bien avancé sur son projet Roméo, un grand robot humanoïde destiné à l'assistance aux personnes âgées.
Le robot est plus grand pour pouvoir aider les personnes dans un environnement domestique, plus grand que Nao, et donc il peut comme ça interagir dans le monde où vivra la personne, ouvrir des portes, aller chercher des objets pour elle dans sa cuisine, et puis être un objet communicant avec lequel la personne pourra auprès de laquelle la personne pourra aller chercher une aide cognitive par exemple. Et donc on imagine des fonctions de rappel des rendez-vous, rappel des médicaments à prendre, reconnaissance des médicaments pour être sûr que la personne ne se trompe pas. Le robot peut lui dire attention, je crois que c'est pas la bonne boîte, est-ce que tu as pensé à boire assez souvent, il fait chaud en ce moment. Voilà, et donc derrière tout ça se cachent des tas de problèmes techniques, scientifiques, pour que le robot soit capable de se repérer dans son environnement, de comprendre ce qu'on lui dit, de comprendre l'état de la personne, donc d'être attentif à son attitude corporelle, à son sourire, à la façon dont la personne regarde.
Roméo devrait être testé à partir de 2016 dans des établissements. Première étape indispensable à un futur déploiement de ces robots auprès des personnes âgées. Voilà pour l'avenir, mais d'ores et déjà d'autres sociétés se penchent sur l'accompagnement des personnes dépendantes ou malades. C'est le cas de WeThings, basé à Issy-les-Moulineaux. Cette entreprise développe des objets connectés, pèse-personnes, podomètre ou tensiomètre, autant d'appareils qui peuvent permettre un meilleur suivi des données corporelles par les professionnels de santé.
On a clairement parmi nos utilisateurs des personnes seniors, des personnes atteintes de maladies chroniques qui trouvent donc un usage spécifique pour la gestion au quotidien de leur maladie. Et on offre la possibilité à nos utilisateurs de venir interfacer les données de l'application WeThings vers un prestataire de service. On a aux États-Unis l'association des médecins généralistes qui suit une cohorte importante de patients atteints d'hypertension pour générer des alertes quand les personnes voient leur tension augmenter. Et on a un certain nombre de sociétés en France qui vont équiper des patients ou des personnes atteintes de maladies comme Alzheimer ou d'autres maladies neurodégénératives. Et nos outils servent à ce moment-là à générer des alertes dans une plateforme gérée par un prestataire de service.
Aujourd'hui déjà, des objets technologiques sont développés pour accompagner le vieillissement, mais nul doute que demain, ces objets évolueront pour nous proposer des analyses plus fines et des services mieux adaptés afin de nous aider à vivre mieux, plus longtemps.
Therapy Alliance is the key concept behind the success of the Viale case history on the subject of dementia. Viale is the capital of the province, with the third oldest population in Italy, while Italy has the oldest population in Europe. Since 2009, the local health authority, ASL, and the Italian Association for Alzheimer's Disease, EIMA, have restructured the entire process of managing the condition by making the memory centre an operational base of a network between health and social services in the area, and the point of reference for people with cognitive deficits and their caregivers. And it is this network between health services, family and patients which affords the maximum results in organisational terms, in particular quick and timely diagnosis, orientation towards appropriate services, taking responsibility for the patient and guiding them through the support systems, assisting the family with training and psychological, legal and other support, interaction with GPs for early recognition of the condition, training for practitioners and other health workers. Fundamental within the Memory Centre is the multidisciplinary team consisting of geriatric specialist, neurologist, psychiatrist, neuropsychologist, family psychologist, and in particular nurses and social workers. These latter are the people who together take on the role of case managers. The case managers guide the patient and the family through every phase of the disease, from the first symptoms to the more advanced stages. They arrange access to services and organise specialist input. The Memory Centre coordinates with health and social services throughout the area, thus constructing a network of collaboration and solidarity. While the patient's cognitive impairment is still mild, the family is appointed towards the Brain Training Centre, an innovative service for non-pharmacological treatment, and to the Alzheimer's Cafe, where families and patients can spend time in company, chatting and exchanging their experiences with each other and the staff. And in this ping-pong of collaboration between public and private, ideas and strengths are discovered, and space given to the management of a disease which still has to find an inclusive, sustainable position in Europe.